One of many accomplishments mentioned in Senator Johnson's obituary is funding for the Mini Wachoni Water Project, which brought safe drinking water to the Pine Ridge Reservation.
It's just one of the ways that the longtime senator will have an impact for years to come.
Well, there's always a little bit of hope. I think there's a lot of merit to Ellsworth Air Force Base.
Ellsworth Air Force Base might not be where it is today if not for the hard work of Senator Johnson and the other members of South Dakota's congressional delegation. When the Base Realignment and Closure Commission, or BRAC, recommended closing Ellsworth, Johnson assisted in making sure the base stayed open. Ultimately, the base was preserved by an 8-to-1 vote by the BRAC Commission. Johnson served on a number of committees instrumental to South Dakotans, including the Ag Committee, where he worked feverishly to enact a requirement that meat and other agricultural products be labeled for country of origin. Another project that Senator Johnson was instrumental in securing funding for was the Lewis and Clark Regional Water System.
If Lewis and Clark had a Mount Rushmore, it would include Senator Daschle, Senator Johnson, and then Congressman Thune.
Executive Director Troy Larson still hangs a picture in their office of Senator Johnson, who attended the groundbreaking back in 2003.
Senator Johnson was an incredible champion for the project. He was instrumental in helping to get the project authorized way back in 2000 and to help start the funding stream that was critical for us, not only to be authorized, but to get the initial funding. And through the years, he just played an integral role on the Energy and Water Appropriations Subcommittee, securing ongoing funding for the project.
Lewis and Clark now serves over 350,000 people in the tri-state area. In fact, Sioux Falls gets half of its drinking water from Lewis and Clark.
People from across South Dakota are expected for Johnson's funeral.
And it's expected to get underway in about 10 minutes or so at the Our Savior's Lutheran Church, and that's where we find KELOLAND's Perry Groten. Perry?
Hey, Don. Well, not as many people are filing into Our Savior's Lutheran Church this close to the start of the service. However, just a few minutes ago, we saw former Democratic candidate for governor Billy Sutton enter the building. Just a few minutes ago, I also poked my head inside again and saw former U.S. Senator Tom Daschle in the building as well. We're told also that former Governor Dennis Daugaard is here, and that as well as earlier we saw U.S. Senator John Thune enter, along with U.S. Senator Mike Rounds, and Governor Kristi Noem is here as well. That kind of speaks to the bipartisan appeal that Johnson's legacy leaves behind as they prepare for the start of his funeral just a few minutes from now. Now, coming up, I'm going to be tracking down some of these political VIPs to get their reaction to Senator Johnson's passing. That'll be coming up later today on KELOLAND News. Reporting from Sioux Falls, I'm Perry Groten, KELOLAND News.
Thank you, Perry, and we will hear about the former U.S. Senator's professional and personal accomplishments in just a few minutes.
And you're going to be able to watch the funeral of Tim Johnson live right here on KELOLAND TV. Stay with us.